It's okay. I'll probably leave. Not really sure what I want to do. Yeah. So, like, yeah.
All right, good evening, everybody. This is great. Welcome to the beginning of closing weekend for Shakespeare and Company. Tonight is closing night for Coriolanus, and tomorrow night and Sunday, if you get a chance, we have two gentlemen of Verona and Merry Wives of Windsor coming up. I've got the housekeeping stuff to do right now, which is, if you've got your phones on, if you could silence them, that would be really lovely. If you want to take pictures during the show, please do so. Please turn your flash off, though. It can get a little distracting for the actors. Other than that, let me think. We're in Minnesota State property. That means no smoking and no drinking. I'm not going to be your mother, and I'm not going to spy. Other than that, enjoy the show.
Services he has done for his country?
Very well, and could be content to give him good report for it, for that he pays himself with being proud.
Nay, but speak not maliciously.
I say unto you, when he had done famously, he did it to that end. He did it to please his mother, and to be partly proud, which he is, even to the altitude of his virtue.
What he cannot help in his nature, you account a vice in him.
He hath faults, with surplus to tyrant repetition. The other side of the city is risen. Why stay we grading here to the capital?
Yeah! Down with Moshe!
Soft, who comes here?
Worthy Menenius Agrippa, one that hath always loved the people.
Where go you with bats and clubs? The matter? Speak, I pray you.
Our business is now unknown to the Senate. They have had inkling this fortnight what we intend to do, which now will show them indeed.
Yeah. My good friends, mine honest neighbors, will you undo yourselves?
We cannot. We are undone already.
I tell you, friends, most charitable care have no charitable of you. For your wants, your suffering in this dirt, you may as well strike at the heaven with your staves as lift them against the Roman state. You are transported hither by calamity where more attends you. And you slander the helms of the state who care for you like fathers when you curse them as enemies.
Care for us? Oh, true indeed, and e'er cared for us yet. Suffer us to famish, and their storehouses crammed with grain. See, repeal daily any wholesome act established against the rich, and provide more piercing statutes daily to chain up and restrain the poor.
Yeah.
If the wars eat us not up, they will. And there's all the love they bear us.
Either must you confess yourselves malicious or be accused of folly. Hail, noble Martians.
Hey.
What's the matter, you dissentious rogues? Rubbing the poor rich of your opinion make yourselves scarce.
We have ever your good word.
He that will give good words to thee will flatter beneath the glory. What would you have, you cur?
Food.
They like nor peace nor war. The one affrights you, the other makes you proud. With every minute you change your mind. You call me noble, no, you hate him vile that was your garland. What's this?
For corn at their own price, whereof they say the city is well stored.
At our own price.
Hang 'em. They say there's grain enough. Would the nobility lay aside their roots and let me use my sword? I'd make a quarry with thousands of these quartered slaves as high as I could pitch my lands.
Nay, nay, these are almost thoroughly persuaded. For though abundantly they lack discretion, yet they are passing power. But what, I beseech you, what's this the other truth?
Exalt. Hang 'em. They said they were in hunger. Side forth proverb that hunger broke stone walls, that dogs must eat, that meat was made for mouths, that the gods sent not corn for the rich man only. With these shreds they vented their complainings, which being answered, and a petition granted.
What was granted?
5 tributes to defend their vulgar wisdoms of their own choice. One's Junius Brutus, Sicinius Volutus, and I know.
Where's Caius Marcius?
Here, what's the matter?
The news is, sir, the Volscians are in arms.
I'm glad on't, and we shall have means to vent our musty superfluity.
Marcius, 'tis true what you have lately told us, the Volscians are in arms.
They have a leader. Tell us how Phidias that will put you to it.
Well, fought together.
We're half to half the world by the ears, and he upon my party. I'd revolt to make only my wars with him. He is a lion that I am proud to hug.
Well, attend upon Cominius to these wars.
It is your former promise.
Yes, sir, it is. Titus Marcius, thou shalt see me once more. Strike at Tullus's face. What art thou stiff, eh? Standst out.
No, Caius Marcius, I'll lean upon the crutch and fight with the other. I stay behind with this business.
Oh, true bred. Your company to chapel, where I am sure our greatest friends attend us.
Lead you on.
Hence to your homes. Be gone.
Nay, let them follow. The Volscians have much corn. Take these rats thither to gnaw their garner.
Was ever man so proud as this Marcius?
Half all Cominius honors unto Marcius, though Marcius earned them not. And all his faults to Marcius shall be honors, though indeed in aught merit not.
Let's hence and hear how the dispatch is made and in what fashion. More than a singularity goes upon this present action.
I pray you, daughter, sing or express yourself in a more comfortable sort. If my son were my husband, I should freely rejoice in that absence wherein he won honor, than in the embracement of his bed where he would show most love.
But had he died in the business, madam, how then?
Then his good report would have been my son. Hear me. Hear me. Had I a dozen sons, I had rather have 11 die nobly for their country than one voluptuously surfeit out of action. Heaney, the Lady Valeria has come to visit us.
Beseech you give me leave to retire myself.
Indeed you shall not. Methinks I hear hither your husband's drum. Methinks I see him stamp thus and call thus. Come on, you cowards! You were got in fear, though you were born in Rome. His bloody brow, with his mailed hand then wiping, forth he goes.
His bloody brow! Oh, Jupiter, no blood.
Away, you fool! The breasts of Hecuba, when she did suckle Hector, looked not lovelier than Hector's forehead, when it spit forth blood at Cretan sword contempt.
My ladies both, good day to you.
Ah, sweet madam!
I am glad to see your ladyship.
How do you both? You are manifest housekeepers. What are you sewing here? Fine spot in good faith. How does your little son?
I thank your ladyship well, good madam.
He would rather see the swords and hear a drum than look upon his schoolmaster.
Oh, my word, the father's son.
A crack, madam.
Come, lay aside your stitchery. I must have you play the idle housewife with me this afternoon.
No, good madam, I will not out of doors.
Not out of doors.
She shall. She shall.
Indeed, no. By your patience, I'll not over the threshold till my lord return from the wars.
Why, you confine yourself most unreasonably. You would be another Penelope. And yet they say all the yarn she spun in Ulysses' absence did but fill Ithaca full of moths. Come, you shall go with us.
No, good madam, pardon me, indeed I will not forth.
In truth, law, go with us, and I'll tell you excellent news of your husband.
Oh, good madam, there can be none yet.
Verily, I do not jest. There came word from him last night.
Indeed, madam.
In truth, I heard a senator speak it. Thus it is. The Volscians have an army set forth against whom Cominius the general is gone with one part of our Roman power. Your lord and Titus Lartius are set down before the city Coriolanus. This is true upon mine honor, and so I pray, go along with us.
Me excuse, good madam.
Let her alone, lady. As she is now, she would but disease our better mirth.
In truth, I think she would. Come, good sweet lady. Prithee, Virgilia, turn thy solemnness out of doors and go along with us.
No! At a word, madam, indeed I must not. I wish you much mirth.
Well, then, farewell.
Confused. Well, where should they have met?
My horse to yours. No?
Done.
Agreed.
Say, has our general met the enemy?
They lie in view but have not spoke as yet.
So the horse is as good as mine.
I'll buy him of you.
No. Or sell him or give him. Lend him you I will for $500 a year. Sell him the town.
How far up lie these armies?
Within this mile and a half.
We shall hear their laurel, and they ours. Now, Mars, I prithee, make us quick and work, that we, with smoking swords, may march from hence to help our fielded friends. They fear us not, but issue forth their cities. Now put your shields before your heart and fight with hearts more proof than shields. Advance, brave Titus. They disdain us much beyond our thoughts, which makes me sweat with wrath. Come on, my fellows. He that retires, I'll take him for a Volscian, and he shall feel mine. Come on. Light on you, you shameful Rome! Herd of boils and plagues, plaster you o'er, that you may be aboard farther than seen and fun, infect another against the wind a mile. Come on! If you'll stand fast, repent to their lives as they us to our trenches. Follow! Come on! Now the gates are open. Now prove good seconds just for the followers fortune widens them, not for the flyers. Mark me! And do the line! Yeah!
Foolhardiness, not I.
Nor I.
Where's Marcius?
Slain, doubtless.
Following the flyers at the very heels. With them he enters, who, upon the setting clap to their gates. He is himself alone to answer all the city.
Noble fellow. Sensibly out there, since the sword and when it bows. Hands up. Thou art left, Marcius. Thou wast a soldier.
Wait, ma'am, look.
Fetch him! Fetch him up and remain alive! Come on!
Thy news.
Citizens of Coriolanus have issued and given to Lartius and Marcius battle. I saw a part of their trenches driven, and then I came away.
Thou speakest true, methinks thou speakst not well. How long is it since?
Half an hour, my lord.
'Tis not a mile. Briefly we heard that drum. How couldst thou in a mile confound an hour and bring thy news so late?
Spies of the vultures held me in chase, that I was forced to wheel 3 or 4 miles back. Else had I, sir, half an hour since brought my report.
It does appear as he were flayed.
Come I too late?
Aye, you come down the blood of others, but mantled in your own.
Oh, let me clip your arms as sound as when I wooed, and heart as merry as when our nuptial day was done and tapers burnt to bedward.
Hour of war. How is it with Lush?
As with a woman busied about decrees, condemning some to death and some to exile, holding Coriolanus in the name of Rome.
Where is that slave? They told me they beat you to death.
I let her alone. She did inform the truth.
But how prevailed you?
Will the time serve to tell? I do not think. No, where is the enemy? Now, how lies their battle?
I guess, Marcius, the band and the vowed are the Altiers. Take your choice of those who best aid your action.
Those are they that most are willing. If any such be here, as it were sin to doubt, that love this painting wherein you see me smeared, but me think that brave death outweighs bad life, and his country dearer than himself, let him alone. For so many so-minded wave thus to express his disposition and follow Marcius! Yeah! Rod, you hate thee worse than a promise ring. We hate alike. Fix thy punishment. For such a died yet as slave the gods. Doom him after. Doom him now. When thou the Hector of the crystal wind, the dragon blood. Not stay here. Yes. No. Yes. Marcius. Do it.
Who hate their iron honors shall say against their hearts, we thank the gods our Rome has such a soul.
Oh, General, here is the speech. Weigh the comparison.
Right now, no more. I have done as you have done, and that's for my country.
You must know the value of their own. Therefore, I beseech you, in sign of what you are, not to reward what you have done, before our army, hear me.
I have some wounds upon me, and they smart to hear themselves remembered.
Modest are you. Therefore, be it known as to us to all the world, that Caius Marcius wears this war's garland for what he has done before Indian Coriolanus. Call him, with all the applause and clamor of the host, Marcius Caius Coriolanus! Marcius Caius Coriolanus!
I am weary. Have we no wine here?
Oh, the blood upon your vestments dries. Must be looked to. Go into our tent. Up!
Nature teaches beasts to know their friends. For you, who does the wolf love? The lamb?
I, to devour him as the hungry citizens with the noble Marcius.
He's a lamb indeed, that baws like a bear.
It's a bear indeed that lives like a lamb. Tell me one thing I shall ask you.
Well, then,
in what enormity is is Marcius poor in that you two have not in abundance?
We pour in no one fault, but stored with all.
Especially in pride.
And topping all others in boasting.
You blame Marcius for being proud?
We do it not alone, ma'am.
Oh, I know. You can do very little alone. For your helps are many, or else your actions would go wondrous.
Menenius, you are known well enough, too.
I am known to be a humorous patrician. One that loves a cup of hot wine with not a drop of the alive tiger in it. Said to be something imperfect in favoring the first complaint. Hasty and tender-like upon too trivial motion. One that converses more with the buttock of the night than with the forehead of the morning. What I think, I utter, and spend my malice in my breath. Now, I cannot say your worships have delivered the matter well when I find the acid compound with the major part of your syllables. And though I must be content to bear with those that say you are reverend, grave men, yet they lie deadly. That tells you have good faces. What harm can your bisen conspicuities glean from this character if I be known well enough to?
Come, ma'am, come. We know you well enough.
You know neither yourselves, me, nor anything. Why, our very priests must become mockers if they shall encounter such ridiculous subjects as you are. And yet you would be saying that Marcius is proud, who in a cheap estimation is worth all your predecessors, though peradventure some of the best of them were hereditary hangers. You! Good evening to your worships. More of your conversation would infect my brain, being the herdsman of the beastly citizens. I will be bold to take my leave of you.
Wait a minute.
Hello, my fair and noble ladies. Whither do you follow your eyes so fast? Oh, Honorable Menenius, my boy Marcius approaches. For the love of Juno, let's go. Marcius is coming home.
Nay, 'tis true.
Yes, here's a letter from him. Is he wounded? He was wont to come home wounded.
Oh, no.
Oh, he is wounded. I thank the gods for it. Oh, so do I too. Be it not too much. Brings he victory in his pocket the wounds become him.
On his brows, Menenius, he comes the third time home with the oaken garland.
Has he disciplined Aufidius soundly?
Titus Marcius writes they fought together, but Aufidius got off.
It's time for him too. I'll warrant him that. Is the Senate possessed of this?
The Senate has letters from the general, wherein he gives my boy the whole name of the war he hath in this action out of his former deeds doublet.
In troth, there's wondrous things spoke of him, the gods grant them true.
True, I'll be sworn they're true. Where is he wounded?
In the shoulder and in the left arm.
Hark! The drums!
These are the ushers of Marcius. Before him he carries noise, and behind him he leaves tears. That dog spirit in his nervy arm doth lie, which being advanced declines, and then dies. No road, that all alone Marcius did fight within Coriolanus' gates, where he hath won. With babe, a name to Marcius Caius, these in honor follows Coriolanus. Welcome to Rome, renowned Coriolanus.
Welcome to Rome, renowned Coriolanus.
More of this, it does offend my heart. Pray now no more.
Look, sir.
Oh. You have, I know, petitioned all the gods for my prosperity.
Nay, my good soldier, up! My gentle Marcius, worthy Caius, and by deed achieving honor newly named. What is it? Coriolanus must I call thee? Oh, thy wife?
My gracious silence. Hail. Wouldst thou had laughed had I come coffined home that weeps to see me triumph? Your hand. And yours? Ere in my own house do I shade my head. The better part have received not only greetings, but with them change of honors.
I have lived to see inherited my very wishes and the buildings of my fancy. Only there's one thing wanting, which I doubt not, but our Rome will cast upon thee.
On to the capital.
On a sudden, I warrant him consul.
Our office may during his power go sleep.
He cannot temperately transport his honors from where he should begin and end but will lose those he hath won.
I heard him swear, to stand for consul, never would he appear in the marketplace, nor on him with the necklace vesture of humility, nor showing, as the manner is, his wounds to the people, beg their sinking breaths.
'Tis right.
So it must fall out to him, or our powers for an end. We must suggest to the people what hatred he has still held them in, that to his power he would make them mules, silence their pleaders, disproperty their freedoms.
This, as you say, suggested at some time when the soaring insolence shall touch the people, which time shall not want if he be put upon. And that's as easy as to set dogs on sheep. Will be his fire. To kindle their dry stubble in their blaze shall darken him forever.
What's the matter?
You are sent for to the capital. 'Tis thought that Marcius shall be consul.
Let's to the capital, and carry with us ears and eyes for the time, but hearts for the event.
Have with you?
Please you, most reverend and brave elders, to desire our present consul and last general in our well-found successes to deliver a little of that worthy work performed by Marcius Caius Coriolanus, whom we are met here both to thank and to honor with honors like himself.
Speak, good Cominius. Leave nothing out for length, and make us think rather our state's defective for requital than we to stretch it out. Masters of the people, we do request your kindest ears, and after your loving motion toward the common body to yield what passes here.
We are convented upon a pleasing treaty, and of hearts inclinable to honor and advance the theme of our assembly.
Which the rather we shall be blessed to do, if ye remember a higher value of the people than ye have hereto prized them at.
That's off. That's off. I would rather you had been silent. Please you to hear Cominius speak.
Most willingly, but yet my caution was more pertinent than the rebuke which you give it.
He loves your people, but tie him not to be their bedfellow. Worthy Cominius, proceed. Nay, keep your place.
Sit, Coriolanus. Never shame to hear what you have nobly done.
Your honors, pardon. I'd rather have my wounds to heal again than hear say how I got.
Sir, I hope my words dispensed you not.
No, sir.
You sit down.
I had rather have them scratch my head in the sun when the laurel were struck than idly sit in my nothing's monster.
Proceed, Cominius.
Shall lack voice. The deeds Coriolanus should not be uttered feebly before and in Corio. You say, I cannot speak him home. His sword, death's stamp, where it did mark, it took. Alone he entered the mortal gate of the city, which he painted with sunless destiny. Aimless came off, and with redoubled spirit struck Coriolanus like a plant. Walls his. By and by, the din of war again pierced his ruddy sense, and straight to the battle came he, where he did run, wreaking o'er the lives of men as if it were perpetual spoil. Till we called both field and city ours, he never ceased to ease his breast with panting.
He cannot but without measures fit the honors which we devise him.
He is right noble. Let him be called for.
Call Coriolanus.
The Senate, Coriolanus, are well pleased to make thee consul.
Owe them still my life and services.
It then remains that you do speak to the people.
I beseech you, let me o'erleap that custom, for I cannot put on the gown, stand naked, and entreat them for my wound's sake to give their succor.
Sir, the people must have their voices, neither will they bate to a jaunt of ceremony.
To brag unto them. Thus I did, and thus show them the unaching scars which I should hide as if I received them for the hire of their breath only.
Do not stand upon it. We recommend to you, tribunes, our purpose to the people, and to our noble council wish we all joy and honor.
See how he intends to use the people.
May they perceive his intent.
Come. We shall inform them of our proceedings here. On the marketplace, I know they do attend us.
Once, if he do acquire our voices, we are not to deny him.
We may. We will.
We have power in ourselves to do it, but it is a power that we have no power to do. So if he tells us his noble deeds, we must also tell him our noble acceptance of them. Gratitude is monstrous, and the multitude to be ungrateful were to make a monster of the multitude, and to make us no better thought of, a little help will serve. For once we stood up about the corn, he himself stuck not to call us the many-headed multitude. We have been called so of many. And truly, I think if all our wits were to issue out of one skull, they would fly east, west, north, south, and their consent of one direct way should be at once to all the points of the compass.
Think you so? Which way do you judge my wit would fly?
Your wit will not so soon out as another man's will, too strongly wedged up in a block.
Oh, you are never without your tricks.
You are resolved to give your voices? Say if you would incline to the people, there is never a worthier man. Comes, and in the down of humility, mark his behavior. We are not to stay together, but to come by him where he stands by two groups.
Sir, you are not right. Have you not known the worthiest men have done it?
What must I say? I pray, sir. Plague upon it! I cannot bring my tongue to such a pace. Look, sir, my wounds, I got them in my country service when some certain of your brethren roared and ran from the noise of our own drums.
Oh, God. Do not speak of that. You must desire them to think upon you.
Me, hang 'em, they would forget me, like the virtues which our divines lose by him.
Speak to them, I pray you, in wholesome manner.
Bid them wash their faces and keep their teeth clean. So here from a grace. You know the cause, ma'am, of my standing here.
You, sir, tell us what hath brought you to it.
Mine own desert.
Your own dessert?
Aye, but not mine own desire.
Not your own desire.
No, ma'am, 'twas never my desire yet to trouble the poor with begging.
You must think if we give you anything, you want to gain by it.
Well, then I pray your price of the conscience.
The price is to ask us kindly.
Kindly, ma'am, I pray, let me have. I have some wounds upon me that shall be yours in private. Your good voice, worthy sir, what say you?
You shall have, worthy sir.
A match, sir. There's an all two worthy voices vague. I have your alms, but you. To pray you, if it may stand with the tune of your voices that I may be consul, I have here the customary gown.
You have deserved nobly of your country, and you have not deserved it nobly.
Your enigma.
You have been a scourge to our enemies, but you have not yet indeed loved the common people.
You should account me more virtuous that I have not been more common in my love. I will, sir, flatter my sworn brother, the people. To earn a dearer estimation of them, I will practice the insinuating nod and be off to them, most counterfeit.
We hope to find you our friend, and therefore give you our voices heartily.
And you have received many wounds for your country.
I will not seal your mouth with show. I will make much of your voices and so trouble you no further.
He has done nobly, and cannot go without any honest man's voice.
Therefore let him be counsel. The gods give him joy and make him good friend to the people.
Amen.
Amen.
God save thee, noble counsel.
Worthy voices.
You have stood your limitations, and the tribunes endue you with the people's voice. Remains that for the official marks invested. You
May I change these garments?
You may, sir.
I'll keep you company. Will you alone?
We stay here for the people.
Fare you well. He has it now, and by his looks, methinks 'tis warm at heart.
A proud heart before his humble deeds. We dismiss the people.
How now, my masters? Have you chose this man?
He has our voices.
We pray the gods he may deserve your loves.
Amen, sir. My poor unworthy notice he mocked us when he begged our voices.
Certainly. He flouted us downright.
No, 'tis his kind of speech. Do not mock us.
Not one of us, save yourself, says he, but he used us scornfully. He should have shown us his marks of merit. Wounds received for his country.
Why, so he did, I am sure.
No man saw
no
it.
man saw
No, he said he had wounds which he could show in private. And with his hand thus waving it in scorn, I would be consul, says he. I thank you, your most sweet voices. Now you have left your voices, I have no further.
Was not this mock? Why, either you were ignorant to see it, or of seeing it, of such childish friendliness to yield your voices.
Would you not have told him as you were lessened? When he was a petty servant to the state and had no power, he was your enemy! Ever spake against your liberties and the charters that you bear in the body of the well. Did you not perceive that he did solicit you in free contempt when he did need your loves? And do you not think that his contempt shall be bruising to you when you have power to crush?
He's not confirmed. We may yet deny him.
And we'll deny him. I'll have 500 voices of that sound.
And I twice 500, and their friends to peace 'em.
Get you hence instantly, and tell those friends they have chose them a consul who will from them take their liberties, and make them of no more voice than dogs that are as often beat or barking, as therefore kept to do so.
Let them assemble, and on a safer judgment, all revoke your ignorant election, and force his pride and his old hate unto you.
Lay a fault on us, your tribunes. We labored no impediment between, but that you must cast your election on.
We will so.
Aye, all repent of their elections.
Let them go on. This mutiny we better put in hazard than stay past great before cabinet. If, as his nature is, we all enrage at their refusal, both observe and answer the vantage of the same.
To the capital come. We will be there before the stream of the people, and there shall seem as sparkly to the realm as we have goaded onward.
Tell yourself, idiots, that have made you head.
And my lord, now was his cause for swifter proposition. And Altier moves he.
I had cause to seek and that to oppose the hatred fully. Behold, the tribunes of the people, the tongues of the common mouth, I despise them. They prank them in authority against all noble subjects.
Pass no further.
What is that?
It will be dangerous to go on. No further.
What makes this change?
The matter.
May not pass the noble and the common.
People are incensed against him.
Stop, or all will fall in broil.
Are these your herd? Must these have voices that can yield them now and straight disclaim their tongues? Have you not set them on?
Calm.
Now, it is a purpose thing that grows by plot to curb the will of the nobility.
Plot not a plot. The people cry, you mocked them. And of late, when corn was given them gratis, you repined. Scandaled the suppliants of the people. Called them time-pleasers, flatterers, foes to nobleness.
Tell me of corn. This was my speech, and I'll speak it again. My nobler friends, I crave their pardons for the mutable, rank-scented meaning. Let them regard me as I do not flatter, therein behold themselves. I say again, in soothing them we nourish against the Senate, the cockle of rebellion, insolence, and sedition. As for my country, I have shed my blood, not fearing outward force, so shall my lungs coin words till their decay against those measles which we disdain should fetter us, yet salt the very way to catch them.
You speak of people as if you were a god to punish, and not a man of their infirmities.
For well we let the people note.
What, his collar?
Collar! By Jove, if I were at patient as midnight sleep, by Jove would be my
It is
mind.
a mind that shall remain a poison where it is not poison any further.
Shall, oh good but most unwise patrician! Why you grave but reckless senators when you thus given Hydra here to choose an officer, with our peremptory shall, being but the horns and the noise of the monster. Once not spirit to say, she'll turn your currents in a ditch and make your channel hers. If you are learned, be not as common fools. If you are not, let them have cushions by themselves. It makes the consul base, and my soul aches to know. When two authorities are up, neither supreme, how soon confusion may enter twixt the gap of both, and take the one by the other.
Well, on to the marketplace.
Whoever gave the counsel to give forth the corn of the storehouse gratis as was used sometime in Greece,
Well,
though there the people had more absolute power, I say they nourished disobedience, fed the ruin of the state.
Why shall the people give one that speaks thus their voice?
I'll give my reasons more worthier than their voices. They know the corn was not our recompense. Resting well ashore, they ne'er did service for it. Being pressed for the war, even when the navel of the state was touched, they would not thread the gates. This kind of service did not deserve corn gratis. The accusation the people have often made against the Senate, all cause on board could never be the native of our so frank donation. Thus we debase the nature of our seats, make the rabble call our cares fears, which will in time bring out the locks of the Senate and bring in the crows to peck the eagles.
Enough! With over measure.
Don't take more. What may be sworn by both human and divine, seal what I am withal. This double worship, where one part does disdain with cause, the other insult without all reason, where gentry, title, wisdom cannot conclude but by the yea and no of general ignorance. It must omit real necessity and give wild way to unstable slightness. Purpose so barred, it follows nothing is done to purpose. Your dishonor mangles true judgment and bereaves the state of the integrity which should become it, not having the power to do the good it would, or the ill which doth control it.
Said enough.
Has spoken like a traitor and shall answer as traitors do.
Bench despite or will me. Well, what should the people do with these bald tribunes upon whom their obedience fails to the greater bent? In a rebellion, when what's not meat but what must be was law, then were they chosen. In a better time, let what is meat be said, it must be meat, and throw that power in the dust.
Manifest treason.
This is a consul, no.
Nothing.
Let him be apprehended.
Help you,
Peace, you tribunes, to the people. Coriolanus, patience. Speak, good city.
Hear me, people. Let's hear our tribute.
Peace.
You are at a point to lose your liberties. Marcius would have all from you. Marcius, whom late you have named for consul.
Fie. That is the way to kindle, not to quench.
Build on, lay the city flat.
What is the city but the people?
Ah!
The people are the city.
By the consent of all, we were established the people's magistrates.
You so remain.
And so are like to do.
Lay the city flat, to bring the roof to the foundation, and bury all which it steeply ranges in heaps and piles of ruin.
This deserves death.
Peace! Be that you seem truly your country's friend, and temperately proceed to what you would thus violently redress.
Miss! These cold waves that seem like helps are very poisonous where the disease is violent. Lay hands upon him and bear him to the rock!
Try upon yourself what you have seen me. Oh, stand back. We have as many friends as enemies here.
How shall it be put to
I would they were barbarians! As they are, no, in Roman legend, not Romans as they are not, though calved in the porch of the capital.
Oh, be gone! Put not your worthy rage into your mouth. One time will owe another.
I could beat 40 of them.
Now, it is odds beyond arithmetic, and manhood is called foolery when it stands against the falling fabric. Will you hence?
Will you be gone? I will try whether my old wit be in request with those that have but little. This must be patched with cloth of any color. Good.
This man has marred his fortune.
Oh, it's too noble for the world. What his breast forges, that his tongue must vent, and being angry
with him!
Down with him! Away with
Down
him!
with him!
Take down!
Down with him!
Get to him!
Down with him!
Where is this viperous traitor that would depopulate the city of the every man himself?
We shall well know. The noble tribunes are in the people's mouths, and we their hands.
Yeah!
Speak! Hear me speak, yes. As I do know the consul's worthiness, so can I name his faults.
Consul, what consul?
The consul Coriolanus.
He consul!
No one voted for him.
If, by the tribune's leave and yours, good people, I may crave a word or two, the which shall turn you to no further harm than so much a loss of time.
Speak briefly, then, or we are peremptory to dispatch this viperous traitor.
What has he done to Rome that is worthy death? Killing our enemies, the blood he hath lost, which I dare vouch is more than he hath by many an ounce, he dropped it for his country.
We'll hear no more. Pursue him to his house and pluck him thence, lest his infection, being of catching nature, spread further.
Get to him! Get to him!
This tiger-footed rage, when it shall find the harm in unscant witness, will too late tie leaden hounds to his heels. Proceed by process, lest parties, as he is beloved, break out and sack great Rome with Romans.
If it were so,
Consider this. He was bred war since he could draw a sword, and is ill-schooled in both language. Meal and bran together he throws without distinction. Give me leave. I will go to him and undertake to bring him to where he shall answer by lawful form in peace, to his utmost peril.
Noble tribunes, it is the most humane way the other cause will prove to bloody the ending, unknown to the beginning.
Noble Menenius, be you then as the people's officer. Masters, lay down your weapons.
No!
go not home.
Meet on the marketplace. We'll attend you there, where if you bring not Marcius, we'll proceed in our first way.
I will bring him. Let me desire your company. You must come, or what is worse will follow.
Thank you. Let's do it.
My muse, my mother does not approve me further. We want to call them whirling vassals, things created to buy and sell with groats, to show bare heads in congregations, to yawn, be still and wonder when one but of my own had stood up to speak of peace or war. Why did you wish me milder? Would you have made false to my nature?
Sir! I would have had you put your power well on before you had thrown it out!
Go!
You might have been enough the man you are, with striving less to be so. Lesser had been the thwartings of your dispositions if you had not showed them how you were disposed, and they lacked the power to cross
Let them hang!
I had burned too!
Come, you have been too rough. You must return and mend it.
There's no remedy. Lest by so not doing, our good city cleave in the midst and perish.
Pray, be counseled. I have a heart as little apt as yours, but yet a brain that leads my use of anger to better vantage.
What must I do?
Return to the tribunes. Repent what you have spoken.
I cannot do it to the gods. Must I then do it to them?
Absolute. Though therein you can never be too noble but when extremities speak. I have heard you say that honor and policy, like unsevered friends, in the war do grow together. If it be honor in your war to seem the same you are not, which for your best ends you adopt your policy, how is it less, or worse, that it shall hold companionship in peace with honor as in war, since that to both it stands in like request?
I force you this.
Because that now it lies on you to speak to the people, not by your own instructions, nor by the matter which your heart prompts you, but with such words that are but roted in your tongue, though but bastards in syllables of no allowance to thy bosom's truth. Prithee now, my son, go to them with this bonnet in thy hand, and thus far having stretched it here, be with them. Action is eloquence, and the eyes of the ignorant more learned than the ears. Or say to them, thou art their soldier, and being bred in broils, hast not the soft way, which thou dost confess were fit for thee to use as they to claim in asking their good loves. But thou wilt frame thyself, forsooth, hereafter theirs, insofar as thou hast power and person. Prithee now, go and be ruled.
Men in the marketplace. Sir, 'tis fitting you make strong party to defend yourself by calmness or by absence. All is in anger.
My unbarbered scones. I will do it. Away my disposition, and possess me some harlot spirit, a beggar's tongue make motion through my lips, my armed knees who bow, but in my stirrups bend like him that I will not do it, lest I surcease to honor mine own truth, and by my body's action teach my mind a most inherent basis.
And thine own choice then, to beg of thee, it is my more dishonor than thou of that, come all to ruin. Let thy mother rather feel my pride than fear.
Mother, I'm going to the market.
Oh,
Lend me to my wife. I will turn consul. I never trust what my tongue can do in the way of flattery further.
Wait, the tribunes do attend you. Arm yourself to answer mildly, for they are prepared, as I hear, with accusations more strong than are upon you yet.
Word is mildly. Right here, let's go.
This point charge him he affect tyrannical power. If he evade us there, enforce it to his present envy of the people, and that the spoils on the event not to be tight to his near distributed. What, will he come?
He is coming. Have you a catalogue of all the voices that we have procured set down by the poll?
I have, 'tis ready.
Assemble presently the people hither, and when they hear me cry, it shall be so with the right and strength of the commons, be it either for death, for fine, or banishment. Let them cry. If I cry fine, cry fine. If death, cry death. Insisting on the old prerogative and power and the truth of the cause.
And when such a time they have begun to cry, let them not cease. Deign confused and force the present execution of the chance of sentence.
I shall inform them.
Go about. Put his collar straight. He used ever to conquer and have his work of contradiction. Being once chained, he cannot be reined again to temperance. Then he speaks what's in his heart, and it is there that stands with us to break his neck.
Calmly, I do beseech you.
Aye, as an Roesler, that for the poorest piece will bear the knave by volume. Blend love amongs, and throng our large temples with the shows of peace, and not our streets
Down with
with
him!
war.
Give
Down
them
with
the
them!
Americans! Away with
Down
them!
with
Down
them!
with him!
Down with him!
Down with him!
Marshal! Death to him!
Down with him!
Death to Marshal!
No audience, peace, I say.
Shall it be charged no further than this present must all determine here.
We do demand if you submit you to the people's voices, allow their officers and are content to suffer lawful censure as for such faults as shall be proved upon you.
I'm content.
Oh, citizens, he says he is content. His warlike service, remember, think upon the wounds his body bears, which show like graves in the holy church.
Scratches with briars, scars to move laughter only.
Consider further that when he speaks not like a citizen, you find him like a soldier. Do not take his rougher accents for malicious sounds.
What is the matter? that being passed for consul with full voice, I am so dishonored that the very hour you take it off.
We told you that you have contrived to take from Rome all seasoned office, and to wind yourself into a power tyrannical for which you are a traitor to the people.
Say thou liest unto thee with a voice as free as I do pray that God.
Mark you this, people! We not put new matter to his charge. What you have seen him do and heard him speak, beating your officers, cursing yourselves, opposing laws with strokes, and here defying those whose great power must try him. Even this so criminal and in such capital kind deserves extremist death.
That to him!
Since he hath served well for Rome.
What? Do you prate of service?
I talk of that knoweth.
I'll know no more. I would not buy their mercy at the price of one fair word, nor check my courage for what they can give out of the same good moral.
For that he has as much as in him lies from time to time envying against the people, seeking means to pluck away their power. It's now at last in the name of the people, and in the power of us the tribunes, we, even from this instant, banish him or
Banish him!
My masters and my common friend.
He's sentenced no more hearing.
Let me speak. I have been a consul for Rome! And can show her enemies marks upon me. I do love my country's good with a respect more tender, holy and profound than mine own life.
There's no more to be said, but he is banished as enemy to the people and his country. It shall be so.
It shall be so! It shall be so!
Cry of curse! Whose breath I hate as reek of the rotten fens, whose loves I prize as the carcasses of unburied men that do corrupt my air. I banish you! And here remain with your uncertainty. Let every feeble rumor shake your hearts. Your enemies, with the nodding of their plumes, fan you into despair. Have the power still to banish your defenders till at length you'll find your ignorance, which finds not till it feels, making good reservations for yourselves, still your own foes. Deliver you, as most abated captives of some nation that won you without blows, despising for you the city. Thus I turn my back. There is a world elsewhere.
The people's enemy is gone.
Not, but you, my good and true Menenius. Thy tears are saltier than a young man's, and venomous to thine eyes. Come, tell these women, 'tis fond to wail inevitable strokes as 'tis to laugh at.
Whither wilt thou go?
Come. dear mother and friends of noble touch, when I am hence, give me farewell and smile. I pray you come.
He is gone and will no further. The nobility are vexed whom we see have sided in his behalf.
Now we have shown our power, let us seem humbler. It is done than when it was a doing. Oh, here comes his mother.
Let's not meet her.
They take notice of us. Keep on your way.
Well, that the horrid plague of the gods requite your love.
Peace, peace, be not so loud.
And I could nay, and you shall hear some. Will you be gone?
Nay, you shall stay too. I would I had the power to say so to my husband.
But this fool hast thou function to banish him that struck more blows for Rome than thou hast spoken
And
words.
would he have continued to his country as he began, and not to knit himself the noble knot he made?
I would he had.
I would he had. 'Twas you incensed the rabble.
I say we to be baited by one who wants her wits.
Take my prayers with you, and when the gods had nothing else to do but to confirm my curses.
You have told them home, and by my troth you have cause. Will you sup with me?
Anger's my meat. Sup upon myself, and so shall starve with feeding. Go.
Oh, world, thy slippery turns. Friends now fast sworn, whose double bosom seems to wear but one heart, whose hours, whose bed, whose meals and exercise break out to bitterest enmity. My birthplace hate I, my loves upon this enemy town. I'll enter. If he slay me, he does fair justice. If he give me way, I'll do his country service.
Where is this fellow? Here, sir. Whence comest thou? What wouldst thou? Thy name? Why speakst not? Speak, man, what's thy name?
My name is Caius Marcius, who hath done to thee particularly and all the Volscians great hurt and mischief. Thereto witness may my surname, Coriolanus. The painful service, the drops of blood shed for my thankless country are acquitted but with that surname, a good memory and witness to the malice and displeasure which thou shouldst bear me. Only let me remain. The cruelty and envy of the people committed by our dastard nobles, who have all forsook me, hath devoured the rest and suffered me by the voices of slaves to be booked out of Rome. Now this extremity hath brought me to thy house. Lord of hope, mistake me not to save my life and make my misery serve thy turn. So use it. My revenge will certainly be with benefits to thee. For I will fight against my cankered country with the spleen of all the other fiends.
Worthy Marcius. You know
would the quarrel else to Rome, but that thou art then Spanish. Muster all from 12 to 70, and pouring war into the bowels of ungrateful Rome.
You bless me, God. Therefore, most absolute sir,
If thou wilt have the leading of thine own revenges, take the one half of my castle and sit down! And set down, and to knock against the gates of Rome. Come in. 1,000 welcomes.
We hear not of him, neither need we fear him. His remedies are tame, the present peace and quietness of the people which before were in wild hurry here, do we make his friends blush, that the world goes well.
Stood to it in good time. This Menenius.
Oh, 'tis she, 'tis she. Oh, she has grown most kind of late. Hail, ma'am. Hail to you both. Your Coriolanus is not much missed, but with his friends, the Commonwealth doth stand, and so would do were he more angry at it. All's well, and might have been better if he would have temporized. Where is he? Hear you? I hear nothing. His mother and his wife hear nothing.
Bloody tribute. There is a slave whom we have put in prison. Reports the vultures with two several powers are entered in the Roman territories, and with the deepest malice of the war destroy what lies before them.
Which is Phidias, who hearing of our Marcius' banishment thrust forth his arms again into the world, which were in shell when Marcius stood for Rome and durst not once give out.
More fearful is delivered.
But more fearful.
Spoke freely out of many mouths, how probable I do not know, that Marcius, joined with Phidias, leads a power against Rome, and vows revenge as spacious as between the youngest and oldest things.
Made good work.
What news? What news? If Marcius be joined with the Volscians.
If he is their God, he leads them like a thing built by some other deity than nature that shapes man better. And they follow him against us brats like boys pursuing summer butterflies, butchers human flies.
You have made good work. You and your apron men. You who do so much on the voice of occupation and the breath of garlic eaters.
Shake your robe about your ears.
We are undone unless the nobleman have mercy.
Who shall ask? The tribunes cannot do it for shame. The people deserve as much pity of him as the wolf does of the shepherd. You have brought a trembling upon Rome that was never seen capable of help.
Say not we brought it.
How? How was we? We loved him, but like beasts and cowardly nobles gave way to your clusters who did hoot him out of the city.
Faith, we hear fearful news. For mine own part, when I said banish him, I said 'twas pity.
So did I.
And so did I. And to say the truth, so did very many of us. That we did for the best. Though we willingly consented to his banishment, yet it was against our will.
Goodly faith.
Oh, you have done good work, you and your cry.
Oh, masters, get you home, be not dismayed. These are a side that would be glad to have this true which they so seem to fear. Go home and show no signs of fear.
Gods be good to us. Come, masters. Let's home. I said we were in the wrong and we banished him.
So did we all. Come, let's go.
They still fly to the Roman? Sir, I do not know what witchcraft's in him, but your soldiers use him as the grace for meat, their talk at table and their thanks at end. And you are darkened in this action, sir, even by your own.
We cannot help it now unless by using means I lame the foot of our desire. Bears himself more proudly, or even to my person more than I thought he would when first I did embrace it.
Sir, I beseech you. Think you will carry Rome?
All places yield to him ere he sits down.
quality of Rome are his. The senators and patricians love him too, and the tribunes. No soldiers. Their people will be as rash in repeal, as hasty as to expel him thence. Fire drives out one fire, one nail, one nail. Rights by rights falter, and strengths by strengths do fail. Come, let's away.
No, you heard what he had said, which was sometime his general, who loved him in most dear particular. Nay, if he coyed to hear Cominius speak, I will keep it home.
One time did he call me by my name. I urged our old acquaintance in the drops we have shed together. Coriolanus he would not answer to, forbade all names. He was kind of nothing, titleless, till he had forged himself a name in the fire of burning Rome.
For one poor grain or two, we must be burnt for you.
Nay, pray be patient. But sure, you would be our country's pleader. Your good tongue more than this instant army we can make might stop our countrymen.
I'll undertake it. Think you'll hear me?
You know the only road into his kindness. You cannot lose your way.
I shall ere long have knowledge of my success.
Not here.
Not?
I tell you, he'd have sit and go. His eye red as the fires would burn Rome, and his injury the jailer to his pity. This is noble mother and his wife. As I hear me to solicit him for pity to his country. For let us hence, and with our fair entreaties haste them on.
Stay, Windsor.
Yeah, then go back. You guard my men. 'Tis well. But I'm an officer of state and come to speak with Coriolanus.
From whence?
From Rome.
You may not pass, you must go back. Our general will no more hear from thence.
You'll see a Rome embraced with fire before you'll speak with Coriolanus.
My good friends, if you have heard your general speak of Rome and of his friends there, it's lots to blame. My name has touched your ears. It is Menenius.
You are a Roman, are you?
I am, as thy general is.
Then you should hate Rome as he does. Can you think to blow out the intended fire your city is ready to flame in with such weak breath as this? No, you are deceived. Now go back to Rome and prepare for your execution.
What's the matter?
Glorious gods, sit in hourly synod about thy particular prosperity. And love thee no less than my old friend Menenius does. I was hardly moved to come to thee, but being sworn none but myself could move thee, I have been blown from your gates with sighs, to conjure thee to pardon Rome, and thy petitionary countrymen.
Away.
How away?
Though I owe my revenge properly, my remission lies in Volscian breast. We have been familiar. Ingrate forgetfulness shall poison rather than pity. Note how much, therefore, be gone. Mine ears against your suits are stronger than your gates to my forces.
You keep a constant temper.
This last woman whom with a cracked heart I have sent to Rome loved me above the measure of a friend. Your latest refuge was to send her. Be virtuous to be obstinate.
My lord and husband,
These eyes are not the same that I wore in Rome.
the sorrow that delivers us thus changed makes you think so.
Like a dull actor now. I forgot my pocket when I mouth, even at a foolish grace less than my flesh. Forgive my tyranny, but do not say for that, forgive our Romans. docile and sweet is my revenge. Now, by the jealous queen of heaven, that kiss I carried from thee here at my true lip, that virgin is here since. Ye gods, I prate, and the most worthy mother in the world, leave unsaluted, I sink my knee in the earth. Thy deep beauty shows more impression than that of common sun.
Stand up, blessed. Was with no softer cushion than the flint, I kneel before thee, and unproperly give duty, as mistaken all this while between the child and parent. Thou art my warrior. I hope to frame thee.
I beseech you, peace. Or if you'd ask, remember this before. The thing that I have forsworn to grant may never be held by your denials. Do not bid me dismiss my soldiers, nor capitulate again with Rome's mechanics. Tell me not wherein I seem unnatural. Desire not to allay my rages and revenges with your colder reasons.
Should we be silent and not speak, our raiment and state of bodies would bewray what life we have led since thy exile. Think of thyself. How more unfortunate than all living women are we come hither. Thou barrest our prayers to the gods, which is a comfort that all but we enjoy. Alack, we must lose the country, our dear nurse, or else thy person, our comfort country. We must find in evident calamity, though we had our wish which side should win. For either thou must, as a foreign recreant, be led with manacles through our streets, or else triumphantly tread on thy country's ruin. If I cannot persuade thee rather to show a noble grace to both parts than to seek the end of one, thou shalt no sooner march to assault thy country than to trust to it thou shalt not. On thy mother's womb that brought thee to this world.
I and mine, that brought you forth your boy to keep your name living to time.
Speak to me, son. Thinkest thou it honorable for a noble man still to remember wrongs? Say my requests unjust and spurn me back. But if it be not so, thou art not honest, and the gods will plague thee, that thou restrainst from me the duty to which a mother's part belongs. This is the last. So we will home to Rome and die among our neighbors. Come, let us go.
Mother. What have you done? Oh, the heavens, oh. Gods, look down in this unnatural scene. We've won a happy victory for your son, believe it must. Dangerously with him if he prevailed, if not most mortal than him, but let him come. Phineas! Though I cannot wage true wars, I'll frame convenient peace. Now, good Alphidius, were you in my stead, would you have heard a mother less? Granted, less of the with all. I sworn you were. For my part, I'll not to Rome, I'll back with you. Pray, stand to me in this cause.
Most welcome, most noble sir. We hold the same intent for any wishes parties would deliver you of your great danger.
I know it. My pretext to strike at him admits truth, so heightened, watered his new plants with news of flattery, seducing so my friends, and to this end, bowed his very nature. Never known before, but to be rough, unswayable, and free.
Sir, his stoutness, when he did stand for consul, which he lost by lack of stupid.
I, and being banished for it, he came unto my hearth, presented with my knife his throat, and I took him, made him join servant with me, gave him way in all his own desires, nay, let him choose out of my files his projects to accomplish. My best and freshest men till at the last. I seemed his follower, not his partner. Therefore shall he die. I knew me in his fall. He approaches now, you shall hear him.
Hail, Lord! I'm returned your soldier, no more infected with my country's love than when I parted hence, but still subsiding under your great command. You are to know that prosperously I've attempted, and with bloody passage, led your wars even to the gates of Rome. The spoils we have brought home does more than counterpoise a full third part of the charges of the action.
Read it not, comrades, but to know the traitor, in the highest degree, that he hath abused your powers. I, traitor Marcius, I, Caius Marcius, doth they go grace thee with thy robbery, thy stolen name, Coriolanus in Coriolis. He has betrayed your business and given up for certain drops of salt. Your city, Rome! I say your city! For his wife and mother!
Hearest thou, Mars?
Am not that god, thou boy of tears!
Thou hast made my heart too great for what contains it.
Boy!
Oh, slave!
Boy!
False hound! If you have read Joanna's true, then 'tis there like an eagle and dove goat I flooded your falsehoods in Coriolanus. Alone I did it!
Boy! Comrades, will you be put in mind of his blind fortune, which was your shame? But it's a holy braggart! For your own eyes and ears!
Let him die for it.
Let him die for it.
Let him die for it.
That I had with him 6 Alphetuses or more. He's tried to use my lawful sword!
Enough! Kill!
Kill!
Kill! Die! Delay! Kill!
Kill! Kill!
Kill!
Kill!
Kill!
Kill!
Rage is gone. I am struck with sorrow. Take him up. Beat thou the drum and speak mournfully. He shall have a noble memory. Assist.